How's it going, folks? Here to do a 223 reload from start to finish. A lot of people ask me what it takes to do this, and I'm just trying to make this quick as possible with the most information as possible. We're starting off with Nosler 22 caliber varmint bullets. They're 55 grain. So the first thing you do, this is a Lee single stage press. It comes with these kits you can buy. This one here is it's a 9mm one. They kind of tell you what they are. They run anywhere from $30 to $100 depending on when you buy it or where you buy it from. Nowadays they're a little more expensive. They usually tip it around $35, $40 though. And it comes with a shell holder for the first thing you need. That clips right in there. What that does is that holds your cases for whatever round you're using. First step after doing that is getting your depriming dye. And that goes right in here. I got some quick changes on here, and if you can see that, this little piece threads onto this, and it makes it so it can just slide in and out of these slots a lot easier. So you're not screwing around too much. You can just pop it in there, turn it, you're set to go. I like to do like 50 at a time, get them set up. I do have 50 that are already set here and primed and ready to go to put powder in. I have 2 here that I just started setting bullets just to get my bullet seating die set. So sorry about that. So the first step is to put that empty shell in there. Since these were all done, I had to grab an empty one. This one still has the spent primer in it. So you put that in there with a little lube, of course. This is Hornady case lube. Put a little bit on your finger and you just roll it around on there. That keeps the case from sticking in here. Helps it in there. So now you just press up gently. It pops the primer out, goes into a little tube. You release, and it comes down. I got some Remington 7.5 small rifle primers. It's got a little arm here, and it comes with this arm that has ones for small primers and ones for large primers. Obviously I'm using small primers today, so we'll sit that in there, put a new primer in there. That's ready to go. You see it right there. As you go down in your downstroke, get that bullet set in there properly. Boom. Puts a new primer in. So now there's another case ready to go. You wipe this lube off this case, usually I have a rag. That one's ready to go. So now that gets us to the point we're at right now. There's 50 of them here that are already ready to go. So, pop that out. Stage 2, the bullet seating die. This seats the bullet up in there and puts it into the case. This is a seating die adjustment. This can put how far in the case the bullet needs to be. Depending on your load that you're making, I used a little cheat sheet that comes with this kit. It has most of your loads for your typical bullets. It tells you what kind of powder to use if you have, and the size that it needs to be for the weight. Today I'm using CFE Black. Oh, I'm sorry. This is CFE 223. Forgot we're doing 232 to not blackout today. So this is CFE 223 copper erasing powder. Now we put that funnel in there. I get my little lead dipper, and this comes with the kit also. And you put powder in there. You want to make it flat to the top. I've already checked these out to see and verify that they're not going over the maximum load or under. Pour that into there. Now you have a case. New primer with powder in it. Insert that into the shell holder. I grab one of my flat tip bullets. I'm sorry, these ones are pointed. 22 caliber boat tail. Basically like a hollow point, but they got a little polymer tip in there that expands and real nice. You set that in there, and you want to guide this up in there so it doesn't go crooked. Just a little bit of pressure. It goes in there. There you go. Now you have a loaded round. It's ready to be fired. I like to crimp these, so that's the third step. You pull out that die. This is the bullet crimping die. This one you can adjust and put how much crimp you want on the bullets. And what the crimp means is that pushes this case around that bullet, so it keeps that bullet from sliding in there too far. So sometimes in a semi-automatic rifle, the action of that going in and out of the bolt carrier can push that bullet into the case, and you don't want that because then you get too much pressure behind the case. So next thing you do, push that up, and you're set. Me, a force of habit, I like to do it twice. That just reminds me that I did it. That way I know it's the test, the push test. Make sure that doesn't push into the case. There you go. Your first live round made. I'm going to do 2 more that I got here and crimp them since I have my made already, just so I don't forget that I did it. Those ones I was sitting up when I set my dies up to make sure I had the right length. So now you're wondering, what do you mean the right length? Well, on this little cheat sheet I got, it tells you the length of the case. I don't have my caliper yet. I'm waiting for it. It's lost in the mail somewhere. So I'm supposed to be 2.18. I'm a carpenter by trade, so I have measuring tape. I pull this out, and I'm a little bit under 2 1/4. So I'm going to consider that good. Your overall length on these a lot of times are right around 2 1/4 or a hair under for your loads. So as long as I'm under that, I know I'm not longer than I need to be, so it will feed inside my magazine properly, and it has enough pressure behind it. If you have it out too far, you're going to have too much space in there. If you have it too far in, it's going to build up too much pressure and it could explode instead of fire off. I think that's it. We're going to cut this short, about 9 minutes, and there's the shirt again. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, questions, leave them in the comment section below. Or you can always find me on Facebook, JR Range and Reloading. Thank you for watching, and if you like it, hit like and subscribe. Thanks.